The following story was shared on Reddit. This happened in the mid-1980s. I was just 12 years old, and my younger sister was 9. Every day, we would walk home from school together, a route we knew by heart, every crack in the sidewalk, every familiar tree. It's funny how some memories can stay so incredibly vivid for decades, remaining crystal clear even after 40 years. I can still feel the precise moment the hair on my arms stood on end. We were about halfway home, immersed in the usual afternoon quiet, when my attention was drawn to an older man on the side of the road. He appeared to be repairing shoes, working diligently. I remember thinking that must have been how he earned his money. My sister, even at 9, was a remarkably lively girl. And I say this without exaggeration, she was truly the prettiest in her class, the prettiest even on our entire block. The moment his gaze shifted to her, I felt an intense, sickening chill. It wasn't just a fleeting discomfort. It was a profound, instinctual dread, the kind that makes your skin crawl and every hair on your body stand upright. As we walked past him, I instinctively became hyper-alert to anything happening behind us. My gut feeling, an instinct I've always trusted, did not betray me. Within moments, he began to follow us. He maintained a consistent, unnerving distance, never getting too close, never falling too far behind, just present. My sister, only 9, was completely oblivious to the creeping danger. She prattled on about her day, swinging her backpack with carefree abandon, completely lost in her own innocent world. Meanwhile, I found myself paralyzed. I wanted to scream, to shout, to do anything, but the words were stuck. It was as if the sheer stress and fear of the situation had stolen my voice, rendering me mute. I knew that our street, just ahead, was quiet and lined with mature trees. If we turned there, we would be entirely alone with him. Just before our street, however, there was a small, local restaurant. Without a word, without any explanation, I grabbed my sister's arm and pulled her inside. We didn't buy anything. I led her straight to the very back of the establishment, near the restrooms, and we simply stood there, hidden away in the narrow hallway. My sister, confused and visibly annoyed, began to complain. She wanted to go home. She was hungry, she said, and our mother had promised to bake cookies that day. But I just kept my hand firmly on her shoulder, silently gesturing for her to be quiet. My urgency must have conveyed something, despite my silence. I carefully peeked through a small side window, my heart pounding in my chest. Perhaps 30 seconds later, the man walked past. He stopped. He stood on the sidewalk, scanning up and down the road, his expression one of genuine frustration, clearly upset that he had lost sight of us. He lingered there for what felt like an eternity, though in reality, it was probably only 2 minutes before he finally gave up and continued walking down the street. We waited a very long time after that, until I felt truly safe enough to leave. From that day forward, I absolutely refused to take that route home from school. I made us walk 2 entire blocks out of our way every single day, and I never ever let her be more than an arm's length away from me. Not once. Last week, my sister and I were reminiscing about our childhood. She brought up how I used to be so bossy and paranoid about her leaving the house alone when we were kids. When I finally decided to tell her the full, terrifying truth about that afternoon, the look on her face was heartbreaking. It was clear she had absolutely no idea she had ever been in such profound danger. I'm 54 now, and I still think about that man. And even today, I still feel the same profound chills every single time I happen to walk past that route.